Previously on Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've never played this game, but I'm so upbeat about it. Felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. And that's why I want to trust you. I gently opened the door. An exception has occurred. What the hell? What? Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Hey, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably best for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Uh-huh. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive at times. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll be waiting for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get a chance to discuss my book. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you What the... Oh my... Alright, let's see if I can get it perfect this time. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable over the past few days. I have not gotten comfortable. I am terrified. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga. Unsurprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry so much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already have decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Dominus, don't say those kind of things so frankly. You make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... My bull sail clothing, blind sight, lifeline, and recibo faultlessly offered sconomasia nigh Catholic Kate. I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I am afraid because you have a demon inside of you. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Why it took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell, at least? I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. You missed a demon encounter? Hello, Indominus here from Paranormal Encounters. I chose not to bring up what the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off to the closet. Indominus, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see that you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls out a copy of the book of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make reading time better. It's a nice cup of tea. kitchen for yourself as well. Yuri stands and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves it. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moved contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because, yeah, we've heard this before, right? May I have it? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. That's different. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She was just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Well, that's new. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place would be near the water fountain. Start heading down the hall. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Kah! Sharp inhale like someone is sucking air through the teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? I'm back! Thanks. You want... what the... Oh my god. I'm... Oh... Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on the tea or anything. Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself a little. You must be in a really good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I'd try to express myself for a bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself. You always worry about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch as she pours the tea. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor? Why is that? It's a little easier on my back. Yeah, we know this. So the reason I'm not reading this is because I've already read it in the previous episodes. Until he places it. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. Even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Hi. Ha. 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 It's time to share poems. Let's... I'm half and half because I got the 2020. But with what just happened... Let's see what you've written. Yuri stares at the post and was surprised. Do you like it? This one might be even better. That makes me so happy. It's amazing to feel like I'm valued. Everything that you write about is treasure to me. My heart's pounding just holding it. Let's not redo what just happened. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm just having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. This is a new one. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a town harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected to the sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holding stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. I couldn't tell you what it was about. It's like when the English teacher says, "What's this poem about? What is it about?" I have no idea. Well, you should. It was about the experiment of the human body and mind. How would I know? My mind was a little hyperactive today, so I had to take it out in a pen. That's a pen fell out of your back pocket yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. Well, then can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. What is up with her? Monica. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of getting dangerous for you spending so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem inside itself. But when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. She just gets kind of a high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I guess that's why I have to explain it to you. So if you keep your distance, that'll probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend more time with me. Put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. And I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. Oh. This one's different. Colors, they won't bright. Beautiful colors, lashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, crafting, with variums, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sin cost tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage, and endless pin of is. Delete her. No! What the Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to... Never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Is the game self-aware? What the? Natsuki, please don't have a demon inside of you. Yeah, just as I thought. Come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time he's been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care about impressing her more than improving your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get involved more together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today and I don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. I've unlocked a special poem. Sure, I didn't end the day though. Stare at the dot to reveal a secret message. I didn't see anything. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something that we need to go over today, so if someone can sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Yeah, I don't see anything. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together something in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I'm going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Dominus joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough considering it's an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't worry, don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. A literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard, put something together for the festival. Oh. That's a thing I can do? I didn't know that. So that's what we should do. Right? Oh come on. You can't take advantage of him to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us are here join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Indominus isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options at least once. Monica's clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Indominus want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm Monica would, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for people to hang out. Why'd I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if I started this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is the crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just wanted a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away. She's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could probably just join any other stupid club, but this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of class. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. What the who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay, that happened. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Indominus? What do you want to get out of the club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Besides, giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own quality in a special way. Why is your eye bleeding? With each member and change of members, the Identity Club as a whole will change too. I don't understand that. I don't think that's a necessarily bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little with Indominus before we leave. Just see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits this classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Indominus, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like kind of my responsibility as a president. And I really care about you, you know? I don't like the other girls give you a hard time. How mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all that time you've been here, we hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Well, you know, I'd appreciate the music coming back. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. What? Okay, then. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get her perfect one. Sparkle. Kawaii. Lucky. Milk. Play. Jump. Cute. Laugh. Dance. Sing. Puppy. Oh my. Who was that? Bubbles. Joy. Hey! I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I'm suddenly feeling very afraid. I brought my best tea today. Monica, told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that I don't like I do that on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. Not even anything noteworthy. Just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anything we don't need to talk about? Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again? Well, and Dominus just walked in too. We're practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still making time for piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we were working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you helped us out with the festival, I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last bit was really funny. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help out, too. And we'll make sure it gets done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so? That's correct. I was already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've already gotten him into literature? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that would make my reading any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves it. Wait a minute. I can skip it. Wait, what? Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I'd hate for you to think I'm weird after starting to spend time with me. I'm getting chills, and I'm trying to make sure it's not the fan. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about themselves, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I thought it could come on really strong and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I cannot control myself when I get too excited about something. Turn off. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever talk for the things that matter most to me, and it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Dominus, it's just me or has Monica been acting off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since she joined the club. Recently, I have a feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Who's that? Nobody make us feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you don't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all the fair use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so excited that you joined the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we met each other. And now we could have a happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me? Will you do that? What the Finally. Yuri holds your poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling like this, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ahaha. You can have mine too. Besides, after reading it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. What the? Oh wait, there's actual words. It's hard to make out. Like dro or something? That's not a good word. Hi! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about bleh. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Natsuki, because I didn't get the 2020 actually. What? You gave you the poem to Yuri? Gross. What's with you two? Humph. I don't think I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't show it to me at all. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately I don't have any choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Oh. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's something I've been worrying about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that, okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to being better friends with Yuri. It really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm not going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try not to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's being really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. That's why I'm coming to you with this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a good poem. I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. Why does she look like a mannequin? There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all the problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What? Just Monica. Monica! Don't say I didn't warn you. No. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drift off to sleep while everyone was watching and talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out about the festival's preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is in the mood to it. Stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. There has been stagnant air everywhere. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. Can't run a successful poetry event without the right atmosphere for occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a good idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Indominus? Indominus is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work almost more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would. No. All you care about now is dragging Indominus around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Indominus decide? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Indominus make the choice. Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? I'll go Yuri. Oh. I can't press Yuri. I pressed it. Blah, 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 blah. Monica's even down here. Yay, you picked... I didn't. For the record, I didn't. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? No. Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work, then taking Indominus for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ahaha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Indominus away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Jesus Christ. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. I don't like the breathing. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. A whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. Never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone caring about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's like why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with a pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Sure. Aha. 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 What the? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I said yes. She's so pale now. What? Alright, it's festival time. You got here before me? Thought it was pretty... Oh, Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Dominus, did something happen? Suki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Aha. Well, that's a what the is wrong with you, Monica? You're here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. What? I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What? What? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the fowl and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. What the? Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, hi! Yay, there you are. Hi again. Okay then. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Indominus. Or, do you actually go by something? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess you owe me an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of guessed, started to mess with her. I guess I drove her to kill herself. Aha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it wouldn't be enough for me just to try and make him as unlikable as possible. For some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not really good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. Amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her to force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in the world, and in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Worst of all, knowing it's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. You're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Really, I felt bad for you that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all some game. And I know you'd get over it. So that being said, Indominus, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this day from now on? Will you go out with me? Well, you see, there's no option, so I feel a bit, peer pressured. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna try and wait. Okay, that doesn't work. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I made one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kinda freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess it's on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out of things didn't go my way. Aha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica. Monica. Monica! Inka. Money! Manka! Moika! Moikai. Monica. Moyo. Minik. Oika. Mjinga. Minika. Unku. Unia. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. Really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? I guess I don't have a choice. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flicker of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail. You're making me mad, Monica. I don't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file for playing without me. You know, I planned about doing that, but now that you said it, gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? It takes me some time to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. You know, I have a theory that it's not going to work, so... How do I... I hate how it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing something is hard. Forming seems impossible. Settings. Exit. Yes. Pictures. What I get? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, let's take a tiny break from all that. The happy end. So what's this? Poem from Monica. Events in the past. I don't think it got that, actually. It got this, though. Secrets. A dream. And things I like about Papa. Huh. Got the closet. Got another sketch. What's that? Huh. Interesting. Music. Ah. Huh. Interesting. Files. Characters. Monica. Delete. Yes. What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? I don't know what you're talking about. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you just pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Indominus? You completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Dominus, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I still loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really loved you, then... Happy music? Oh! Monica's gone! Okay. New game? Ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Indominus. Well, there's already one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Nice to have you back, Sayori. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we picked up the habit again. Indominus, are you proud of me? Yeah, for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing better right now. Uh-huh. You never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Indominus, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you, I'm really not. I started to say I always do. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she started a club on her own? Oh, actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find a room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Indominus, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Indominus Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsutsuki. Natsutsuki? What am I think I messed up Natsuki and Akatsuki for some reason. That was, whew. The tall one whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Indominus, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Oh? What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corners of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn from icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki, I've said this a million times, struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. What is wrong with me? You keep a whole tea set in this room? don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to press our new member, Yuri. Yeah, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Indominus, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly, myself half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like she looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Level of creativity, we've read this. There's so many times. Hey, Yuri? Eh? What about, the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the clubroom. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Indominus wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Indominus? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Suri jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that makes two of us. Wouldn't mind doing it. I'm not the only one. And then as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one that suggested we diversify. We should be a little bit more open-minded. Kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. The guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worth a form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust to find something that you'll be okay with, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sari, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Indominus. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around, Sayori. Aww. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But truth is, I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Ever. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. What's going on? I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye. Goodbye, Literature Club. What is going on?
Can you hear me?
You're talking.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me.
Who are you?
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. Reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, being a friend to all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Acquired files are missing. Please run reset. So you actually want me to... Huh. I really love this interface, by the way. That's the message. Hmm. There's so many more secrets, though. Wait a minute, don't tell me. That was amazing song. Not many songs actually get me emotional. But the reason I didn't talk during the song bit, the one that just happened and the one before that, is because the one before that, I had a feeling it wasn't going to be a song here, but still. So, this has been Doki Doki Literature Club, my first ever playthrough of this game. Wonderful game, very emotioning, very frightening, I will say. This game almost made me cry, but has not yet done so. If you know a game that makes me cry, or you think might be able to make me cry, let me know in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it, and we'll definitely give it a shot in the future. So, as far as I know, I have a ton of pictures that have shown, and the side stories I need to get through. I'm going to get through everything I possibly can. My goal for this game is to get every picture I can in this game. I'm going to do the side stories next live stream I do, which might possibly be tomorrow or Sunday. But basically, if you want to see that with me live, come join me on Twitch. It'll be a blast. Without that and all that jazz, once I do the side stories, I can do some research, see how I can get the pictures and any other secrets, and then I'll do it on a live stream. So, I've been Indominus Warfare. I hope you enjoyed the stream/video, whichever you're watching me on. If you're watching me on YouTube, go check out my Twitch. If you're watching me on Twitch, go check out my YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Quit.